Hello, everybody, and welcome to your rundown, your hype video, your excitement generator of the upcoming 2025 Canadian Highlander Championship, brought to you by Loading Ready Run and Yellow Jacket Comics and Toys. My name is Wheeler, and joining me, I have a very special guest, Angel.
That's me.
How you doing?
That's my new catchphrase. Do you like it?
It's that's me?
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
It's good. It's good. Are you ready to talk about some Canadian Highlander?
I am.
Great, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to run down all the facts, the individuals, the hot takes, the card selections, everything that I was able to get out of 8 Magic players in a short period of time over the next little bit so that you are prepared for what is coming up in a week's time. That is the 2025 Canadian Highlander Championship. Of course, brought to you by Loading Ready Run and Yellow Jacket Comics and Toys. This is for the 2025 season. I know it's 2026, but you've heard of the Super Bowl, right? Sunday, February 15th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, broadcast on twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun, youtube.com/loadingreadyrun, and the VOD being available afterwards on youtube.com/LRRMTG. We got 8 players playing in a top 8 that has been decided over a year. Over the course of 2025, players accumulate qualifier points by going undefeated at our local weekly Canadian Highlander tournaments. And if you get enough, you find yourself into top 8. A thing that I used to do. Not anymore. Used to do it. Only to promptly lose in the finals or the semis.
Not so promptly.
Used to do. Not so promptly. So these players, all local players, they know the game. They know what they've been up to. But you don't know these players. I mean, some of you might, and some of you may have seen them at previous years because there are a lot of returning pilots that we have for this year end. And so Angel and I are going to run down some facts, some tidbits, and let's just get you excited about some powerful magic coming up. I'm
excited.
Great. Do you want? Shall we begin?
Well, you're in charge here.
Then we'll begin. We're going to start for the 8th seed and then move up. For those unfamiliar, the way that this plays out is a top 8 bracket where it is single elimination. Once you have lost the match, you are out of the event.
Best of 3?
Well, here's the thing. Best of 3 in the quarterfinals, and then we pivot to best of 5, because that's when it really matters.
It's a lot of magic.
We got to get rid of some of the shash early on. Rude thing to say about people that are in this top 8 when I'm not, but that's fine. But then we get into the real nitty gritty with complete coverage and commentary featuring both of us, as well as Serge and Nelson from North 100 and Ben Ulmer. Also, special guest Robin. Yeah, I know. That'll get them excited. They're ready for irreverent commentary.
That was unhinged last time.
Great. Let's get it a little bit more on the hinges, though. Let's talk about these players. Let's talk about the magic, because, I mean, that's what people are here for. So in 8th place, we have a returning top 8 player, Greg Van Horn. Greg got 4 QP over the year. Worth mentioning as well, this was a clean cut. So, like, there wasn't... tiebreakers. Sometimes we have a tiebreaker or a playoff. And sometimes there are measures put in place over the year to determine seeding if you have similar QPs, basically, whoever got their qualifier point the most recently. But Greg, in 8th place with 4 qualifier points, won the events with several different decks, but let me know if you can find the overlapping theme.
Okay.
Red deck wins. Medium red, and 2 times with Rakdos midrange.
I think it might be red.
That's right, Angel. It is.
Oh, good.
Yeah, people that have watched previous year ends will have watched Greg show up with some kind of red. The man likes lightning bolt. Doesn't matter which variation. We've seen him play Gruul. We've seen him play, obviously, red deck wins and medium red, 2 different sizes of red, and Rakdos, which is pretty nasty. A hell of a deck. We saw it actually. Rakdos won last year's event. Noel Pro Tour Day 2 competitor Noel Robin.
Not in this top 8 this year.
He's a dad. He's a husband. He's a dog lover, a military wife, other things that are fake but funny to say.
None of those things are true.
Some
of those things.
He's
a
father and husband. He's a busy man. He was actually on the outskirts of it. I think Noel ended up being 9th or 10th or so, off of like showing up maybe exactly the amount of times, right?
Right.
Like, it shows up, he wins. You could say the same for Greg as well. Greg is you don't want to hear yourself paired against Greg because you're going to get burnt out. Asked Greg what he thought the best cards you're not playing are. This is something we asked all of our competitors here. And you better believe it.
We got red?
Yes. In fact, both of them are red. The first one is Flame Cash Gecko. It's a very...
Is that from Bloomburrow?
It's from Bloomburrow, and that's the reaction I was expecting. It's a 2-drop that's just a 2/2 that costs less. Or sorry, it doesn't cost less, but when it comes into play, if an opponent had lost life, you add red and a black. So effectively pays for itself, right? Like a Burning Tree Emissary.
Yeah, like we already have that card in Gruul.
Yeah, but this one can also loot. This has a 2-mana activate ability where you discard a card and draw a card. So you get a little bit more kind of down the line, I guess, out of it. The other card was Pyrostatic Pillar. Greg is, I imagine he hates Barrowgoyf more than combo nowadays, but I've fought many a perturbed Greg when I'm on my dinky little Dark Ritual decks. And Pyrostatic Pillar, enchantment from Scourge that pings a player whenever they cast a spell that costs 3 or less.
Yeah, it's symmetrical.
Well, not ping, it does 2, but really, he put 2 red cards on here. And you'll never believe what he thinks the best new card from Lorwyn Eclipsed is.
Is it also red?
That's right. It's Hexing Squelcher.
Right.
This is it's a 2-mana 2/2 that has Ward 2. This spell can't be countered. Spells you control can't be countered. And other creatures you control have Ward 2. So it kills you for trying to stop him from killing you. Which is very unfair. Please let me kill you. Because that's all he's doing. He's killing you. A lot of red. That's what we'd expect.
So what do you think he's going to be playing?
See, this is the thing about these players. Because the top 8 is about, above everything else, pride. It's about community celebration as well, obviously.
Yeah, there's no cash prize, right?
No, we're playing for glory and sometimes a trophy. Depends on, how quickly I respond to DMs. But it's mostly, you're playing it to be like, yeah, I won the year end.
Yeah.
That's what you want. You want the bragging rights, right? And so we have a lot of players that I think are going to be torn by decks that they had quite a bit of success with and decks that are their deck. You asked me about Greg, I'd probably be thinking Rakdos or Mono Red, but Rakdos is in the conversation, but I'm thinking Goblin Guide, Ragavan, that type of gameplay. Soulscar Mage Monastery. Yeah, I think he's going to go for red. I think he's going to go for red. Rakdos, it's just too good. It doesn't have the you're not killing somebody with monstrous rage targeting Monastery Swift Spear. And I think maybe that's just me being hopeful to see that because I'd like to see that, but yeah. Anywho, that's my thought for Greg.
Okay.
Who do we have in 7th, Angel?
7th place is Matthew Greer, coming in with 5 qualifier points, so only 1 more. So that was a tight race. He's got 4 wins with Jeskai midrange / tempo / control, some variety of Jeskai. and one with Is It Tempo. So heavy into the blue-red, sometimes into the white. I think he's going to be playing blue, would be my guess.
It is very rare to see Matthew not have a Volcanic Island in the deck. Yeah. Folks might remember Matthew from previous years playing Paradox Academy.
Second place last year, is that right?
I think so. Either that was last year. It all blurs together. But like Matthew is a wild card. This is the thing, right? Like there's consistency in kind of the colors spread, but like he played all different versions of Jeskai.
He puts a Volcanic Island down, but you don't know what's coming next.
Yeah, you legitimately might lose your qualifier point to somebody casting Mantis Rider in 2026. Like that is...
I'd love to see that.
Nope, you wouldn't, because then you'd die to Mantis Rider. And as somebody that has killed hundreds of people with Mantis Rider in this format, they're never happy. They're never like, oh, sick, Mantis Rider killed me. They're like...
Can't believe I died to Mantis Rider.
Can't believe I didn't find a bolt. It's just the 3 toughness. What are you doing, dog? It dies to everything. And you're like, lightning angel. Burp, burp. Anyways, what cards were? I think I know because I wrote it, but like,
yeah.
If you said guess Matthew's best card you're not playing, you get $1 million.
Yeah.
I'd be up $1 million. Let me tell you that.
Yeah. Well, he said Stifle is one of them.
This guy doesn't stop at Stifle.
No.
No.
I'm really excited about the second one. He said Ruination, which I have cast at YJ last year.
The 4-mana red sorcery that destroys all non-basic lands.
Yep, even your own.
Yep. Which, in these 3-color Jeskai decks, even some of the blue-red decks, like you're blowing up some of your own lands with that.
Yeah, but it can be really backbreaking for your opponent.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you got a Mantis Rider in play. Yeah.
Especially, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then his new card he liked was Seer from Lord of Eclipsed. Pretty basic, like instant speed. What's that one? The one red sorcery.
Flame slash. Just kills something with 4 toughness, occasionally hits a planeswalker.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, honestly, I'm more shocked by that card as like the best card than anything.
Really?
Because again, such a wild card. Like we can sit here and be like, he won with Jeskai and Is It. And then if I'm like, what do you think he's playing? And you're like, I think he's going to bring green-black Super Friends. I'd be like, sure. Yep, that sounds right. Like this guy could be on anything and he picks,
Seer.
Vanilla ice cream for, not that there's anything wrong
vanilla
with
is pretty good.
Vanilla is great. Vanilla is a flavor, by the way. Yeah, that's... I'm excited to see this. Do you, on that note, do you have any guess as to do you think he's going to bring blue-red, like a blue-red X?
I think he might mix it up and go like Boros, Death and Taxes.
Okay.
I mean, Seer fits into that pretty well.
Yeah.
It doesn't say he's playing Seer specifically.
Right. This is the other thing. Matthew's going to weasel you.
Yeah.
So like... he loves to do the duck and weave of like, oops, I dropped my Seer on the ground, and then he's playing, blue white hard
you think
control.
It's a red herring?
I don't know. You can never tell with this guy. He might just be bringing Paradox. Who knows? Yeah,
maybe.
I do have one for sure thing. Our 6th slot, Cameron Simons. Again, if you watched last year, you would have seen Cameron play. 6 qualifier points, 6 times with Jund. Cameron is all Jund all the time. There is a split between Jund aggro and like a Jund monsters build for sure. Mm-hmm.
You can do Jund Delirium too. That's been popular,
right? But like, it's Jund. You're getting Junded. You're about to face triple Mox plus whatever Cameron's hoping to cast off of it.
Reanimate,
Minskaboo, Renin 6, Strip. There's been. Look, you play Jund every single Monday night for a year, basically.
Is it just this year, or does it go further back than that?
Oh, it's further back too. Yeah. Like last year, for the 2024 season, it was all Jund as well. It's just, I think one time was Rakdos, and it was like, ooh, time to go back to Jund. Yeah. Gotta love the best card you're not playing too, because Cameron, I mean, when people talk about like new players or how long you've been in the game, or at least for Highlander, right? The numbers are going to be wonky because Cameron has been playing, for a hot minute now. But like, if you've been playing for like under 5 years, Magic players are like, oh, you're a newer player. Certainly newer to the scene than someone like Greg or Matthew, right?
Yeah, I mean, only being a Magic player for 5 years and playing Canlander itself is just an unusual combination.
I think he's been playing more than that. An unusual combination of, and I don't mean this in a derogatory sense, a player that plays both Commander and Canlander. Very healthy relationship with the game. But it's so funny to keep that in mind and then find that the best card that you're not playing is Dark Confidant. That's such a boomer call, and I love it. It's like, yeah, I personally do think that people, they're way too squeamish about Fury and about Orcish Bowmasters.
Yeah, like everyone's off one toughness creatures.
They hate the stuff. Don't touch the stuff. They're like, oh, it's just going to die. It's like, yeah, but you know what? That's like what? 1 card out of 100? 2 cards out of 100? Now, Bob dies to a lot of things, but, or, you get a Ren and Sixt or whatever. But like when the Bob isn't killed, or especially if you're a Mox deck, right?
Yeah, you get the turn 1 Bob.
Yeah, and new cards. I understand this mindset because if you play against this Jund deck, and if you've played against cards printed in the past couple of years, you have to deal with every card that is played now.
Yeah.
Everything is such a monster, right? We still have the same starting life total that we had 10 years ago, but now every card hits harder. It's bigger. And Bob is a card that if you leave unchecked, it's going to draw you some extra cards, it's going to pull you ahead. It's going to be the thing where you're like, well, I got to get rid of Bob, but like, Bob's not killing me, right? It is.
Or you can die to your own Bob, which is a victory in and of itself.
It's win-win. It's win-win. The other card is Carnage Interpreter from the Ravnica Clue edition.
I really like that one.
That card's really good. Finding a home to play that card is the hardest part. But even then, like, you throw it in like Mono Black or Jund or Rakdos.
Yeah.
But it's like people are always a little like, I don't know. Like, I know Rakdos pilots that have played this card and go like, maybe I should cut it. Actually, maybe you're a Rakdos pilot that has suggested that.
No, you suggested that I cut it from my Rakdos deck.
Okay, so you're smarter than me is what I'm hearing.
No, because I listened to you and then regretted it.
Great. Yeah, I mean, Carnage Interpreter, another card. If you don't deal with it, you're going to die.
It's huge. It claws you back in the game. It fills your graveyard.
And think about how proactive Jund can be, where like you're not necessarily playing this on turn 3, but if you are a player that mulligans aggressively and you're like turn 1 Mana Dork, turn 2 like land, Mox, hand attack, Carnage Interpreter. Like, I've removed the card that you had to kill Carnage Interpreter. You are now taking 6 a turn, and I'm going to draw 2 cards a turn or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I did have a game with Carnage Interpreter where it won because it made so many permanents I could sacrifice to my opponent's Annihilator triggers.
From Emrakul?
From Emrakul, yeah.
Oh, all right. And then the best new cards, got a 2 up here. Both of these are actually going to be pretty popular. One, Formidable Speaker.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's on everyone's
spoiler
list.
Alert, that's basically on everybody's list.
Yeah.
Incredible card for combo, incredible card for mid-range. Cameron, I know, is a big fan of the Huntsman's Redemption.
Yeah.
That card, brother, if you've ever played against it, it's just...
I think he played it against me, and then I started playing it because it was so good.
It's that kind of card. And that's a card that kills you, but also has utility, tutors up what you need. This is a card that tutors up what you need, has some utility, not as aggressive, but yeah, you're going to see a lot of Formidable Speaker. And Moonshadow, a shout out to Moonshadow, the new 1-drop in black with Menace that has a bunch of -1/-1 counters, but you can take them off by playing Magic the Gathering, basically.
Yeah.
It's, this card's great. Really cool. I've seen a lot of people talk about this, and it has shown up. Speaking of showing up, who's showing up to play for the 5th slot?
Well, we have very special name for this person who it might tell you what they're playing or it might not. Mac the Goblin King.
Oh, Mac.
In quotes.
Okay.
Yes. So he's coming in with 6 QP.
Okay.
All of which were run with various flavors of Goblin decks.
Okay.
We've got 4 mono red and 2 Rakdos.
This is I really like Mac's approach to goblins. I find it very interesting. I think it's a eye opener for people that come into Canlander with expectations of like certain decks, right? Like goblins, you're like, well, you're probably playing Rakdos, right? Because like there's all these powerful black-red goblins, munitions expert, sling gang lieutenant, Lorwyn Eclipse brought some as well, you know.
I think Lorwyn Eclipse might tip the scales to make the black-red deck a little more powerful than the mono-red version. Just that new, the sacrifice one where you ping every time a goblin dies.
Oh yeah, that Boggart enchantment, that one's pretty good.
No, there's a creature. It's
that Boggart creature, yeah, that's pretty good.
yeah, that one.
It's a 2-mana 2/3 with Death Touch. That's also a Blood Artist for goblins.
Yes, it's so good.
Actually, the black goblins is also really good at getting around like the One Ring, which if Mac is worried about some of the control players, or if some of these players bring combo, which we have a couple of combo players in here, you know, those are combo pilots that will leverage the One Ring, or control pilots that will leverage the One Ring, and having the tools to be like, oh, protection doesn't prevent life loss. Oh, okay, well, you're dead. Yeah.
His best card you're not playing, and you're gonna have to help me with this one.
Sure.
It's Pyre of Heroes. I don't actually know what that card does.
Pyre of Heroes from Kaldheim. It's a birthing pod, but you move up the chain based on creature type.
Oh,
so
okay.
You turn a 4-drop goblin into a Kiki-Jiki or a Siege Gang commander. Costs only 2 to play. Does cost 2 to activate, but Goblins is a funny deck where like your cards are really cheap, but you like to have a lot of mana. You know, like you just, you know, you draw your Kiki-Jiki.
Yeah, I think he spends all his points on fast mana, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Damn, Pyre of Heroes. And the new card?
The new card, I think you've written here, Grub, duh.
I did write Grub, comma, duh. The Storied Matriarch, I believe is her name.
Of one of the sides.
No, this isn't a show where you test my knowledge on cards that just came out. I don't know what the other one's called. Notorious Auntie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think no one is surprised by this choice.
Oh, you mean the Goblin?
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised. Maybe Hexing Squelcher would have been more.
Well, this is why I think that Eclipse pushed Rakdos higher.
Okay.
It's not just the one goblin.
Right. And you think this could be like a sign of like, he picked Grub, so he's going to be going Rakdos goblins.
Well, yeah, it's not just, he picked Grub. He won twice with Rakdos goblins. It's got a lot of other new tools. And then I think you can bring in some hand attack if there's some combo going on.
Pyre of Heroes also is a little more Rakdos coded, I will say.
Yeah, because there's a combo finish in his goblin decks. So getting the specific goblins with Pyre of Heroes is kind of relevant.
That's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
In 4th slot, we have Spencer Kanaka. Again, Spencer is somebody that you have, if you've watched previous year ends, you've probably seen him lose in those. If you've been on the Discord, you've probably seen some terrible takes. Just one of the worst counselors that this format has ever had.
Weren't you roommates?
That's precisely why I feel comfortable making these jokes. No, Spencer is, and I'm going to hate to say this on camera, Spencer is a very good player. He is a incredible asset for Canadian Highlander. Just great for the community, great stewardship for the format, and it pains me to see him doing so well. So Spencer has 6 qualifier points over the year. 3 of those are with Time Vault, which he actually pulled a hat trick with them at the end of the year. He tested out Time Vault, was kind of making some shifts to it, and kind of did a sick run on I think he got 3 in a row with this Time Vault list.
I played against that Time Vault list. Yeah, I beat him with Spider Woman.
Sorry, that's very Spider Woman, incredible card. No, keep that in. Spider Woman, incredible card. Very funny to hear. Yeah, Time Vault, very powerful deck, obviously. Spencer likes combo. He likes hybrid combo. This is the thing. He's the other qualifier points came, 2 of them with Nadu variants, and then 1 with elves. Likes green mana. Likes casting little dorks, likes resolving tutors, basically. Usually for cheap green creatures, but Time Vault's basically a cheap green creature. I will not elaborate on that. He likes combo, but he likes to pretend like he's above casting Dark Ritual. And he always tries to find a different way to do it. And I get it. You got to play to your strengths. He was an Elves pilot in Legacy for a long time.
Right.
Got a couple of SCG top 8s with that deck. And his best cards you're not playing, which one of them, people are playing this card. Shifting Woodland.
Oh, yeah, that's all over the place.
But I think, and I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt here, I think that it is, and we can cut that, by the way. I think that the Shifting Woodland is a card that is seen a lot in combo, right? Like blue-green or green-X combo decks. You see it in versions of Time Vault that dip into green. You see it in creature combo decks as well, but not as widespread in creature combo as you'd think. Like, it does show up a lot, and this is why I'm giving him flack for it. But it's one of those ones where I do see lists, I'm like, oh, they're not on Shifting Woodland.
Yeah, and it's wrong.
And it's
it's wrong.
It's wrong. I mean, Canlander, you can build your deck however you want, but like, it's a land, dog. It's free to include. The second one,
unless your opponent is playing Ruination.
That's true. The second one is Fiend Artisan. The hybrid black-green 2-drop from Ikoria. Very popular in actually what the evolution of Elves and Legacy is, Cradle Control. Great card. Great in creature combo decks. Great in just creature decks in general, actually. Him and I had a conversation about Fiend Artisan because I had played Cradle Control recently. And was really enjoying it. I think that is a deck with so much room to explore, and just how good this card is at, like, it's not great on turn 2, but your opponent doesn't have an answer for this on turn 5 or turn 4, right?
Right, because they've used it all in all the other must-kill threats.
And then you play this, and because they killed everything else, this thing's like a 5/5, and you're either going to tutor into your combo, or you're just going to beat them over the head. And it's so funny because this sounds like such a magical Christmas land, but like, this card got so much better with Surveil lands. Like, the play pattern of having fetch lands up that can find Surveil lands and being a 48 plus creature deck, like, your opponent always has to play as though it has +1 toughness, or else they just kind of get blown out. And you'll never guess what the best new card is.
Formidable Speaker?
I think I wrote Formidable Speck, but yes, Formidable.
The German one.
Yeah. Formidable Speaker. Yeah, that makes sense again with all the combo going on. Who do we got for number 3?
Number 3, we got Jason Jobin.
The GOAT?
Is that his nickname?
I think he's the GOAT. I think he's when I say the GOAT, I mean, like, I've seen this man win high stakes matches of Magic the Gathering with the worst cards you've ever seen. Cards that I will look at on a set review, not talk and not include because I'm like, these cards aren't good. And then other people online, like on Discord, are like, yeah, this card's not good. And then Jason will be like, actually, the Earth King is the best card from Avatar. And you're like, no way. Then he slaughters you with it, and you're like, okay, actually, hold on. Maybe I should. Ed, do you have a copy of the Earth King?
And no, they're all sold out.
Because he bought them all.
So he's one with a pretty big variety of decks. We got Bant tokens and Jeskai tokens.
Okay.
We got Black Mold, and then 3x Grixis Reanimator midrange.
Yeah, this has been his pet sort of sub-strategy. Basically, this summarizes him in these 3 pieces, because we've seen him play Golgari, like the Black Mold deck, in a previous year end. That's actually what he started playing Canlander with in like 2016, I want to say. Like,
Oh, wow.
I
okay.
remember that back of the day and being like, damn, why is this guy playing these cards? And he was winning with them then, but now he's really winning with them. Tokens is the, big thing. Like, he was one of those players. Tokens had been around and honestly had been good for a long time, but like, it was kind of embarrassing to play. You're like, oh, you're playing tokens. Oh, I kind of wanted to practice for this tournament. And then he's like, actually, you can't deal with this.
Right.
Fury's really good. It doesn't matter. Like,
have you played against Toby?
Oh, yeah. Toby's making 4/4s for days.
And it makes them all fly?
Mm-hmm.
It's unreal.
We've both lost to Jason on tokens. And I believe we both also, in playing against each other, have taken his tokens lists and tried them out. Yeah. But that Reanimator mid-range deck, actually in 2026, he won the first event in 2026 with one of the worst decks I've ever seen. And it was mono black, this Reanimator mid-range. The idea being you play all these mid-range cards, these grindy cards, but also just occasionally you reanimate an Archon of Cruelty, or just reanimating Fury and Pyroglyph and Abhorrent Oculus is like absurd.
Right. It's like the Esper 3 animator strategy,
yes,
but different colors.
But better.
But better.
And bigger. But he won with a mono black list that played like Mechanical Mobster, a draft common from Spider-Man, and some other stuff. I remember going up to him at the shop and I mentioned that deck and he was like grinning ear to ear and he's like, oh yeah, you like that Mechanical Mobster?
No one has ever liked Mechanical Mobster.
Oh.
So his best card you're not playing is Detectives Phoenix, which I've seen some people play. I've seen it a lot in the Delirium strategy because it is an enchantment creature. But like, it's not really played in Gruul so much.
It's not
anymore.
It's inconsistent in when it shows up, right?
Yeah.
Pilot to pilot kind of.
Yeah. But that Bestow from the graveyard is killer.
Especially in this Grixis deck, because it's scary if you play a Barrowgoyf, they kill your Barrowgoyf comes back. It's scarier when the Barrowgoyf comes back and the Detectives Phoenix is put on the Barrowgoyf. And you're taking like 7 in the air.
Yep.
Yeah, it's real gross.
Yeah, giving big Reanimator threats haste is, I think, pushes it over the top. And then a card we've mentioned earlier today, Moon Shadow, is his best pick from Lorwyn Eclipse.
That's a very Jason card.
Yeah. I could see it in that Grixis list.
100%. And in Black Mold too. Yeah, I could see this card. He enjoys tapping swamps.
Yeah, I mean I'm just looking at the list. Like Bant and Jeskai don't have any swamps in it, but you think he's going to be on black?
See, this is because he's played Mardu tokens, he's played Abzan tokens. Like he likes playing Thoughtseize. He likes Thoughtseize and Moxen, and so he's another wild card. Frankly. He can do, because he could do whatever. He could win this event with whatever, like Matthew, right? I think he's going to go with the Reanimator mid range though.
Yeah,
because
these were the most recent 3 wins, right?
Yes. Yeah. Spoiler alert. Also, when I sent out some questions to the players, I also asked like, who are you gunning for, or like, who are you trying to dodge? And God bless these Canadian boys, because all of their answers were like, well, it's like a hockey player interview of like, well, everybody out there on the ice, real good, playing their 100%. We're all in it together. Like every answer was like, everybody out here is a killer. You got to play on your A game for everybody. And then they're also like, I want to win, but I also I'm rooting for this person or this person because I think it'd be really cool if they won a year end. And it's just like, give me some drama, please.
They're not bloodthirsty.
But I will say there was a funny interaction of Jason and Greg. Greg being like, I don't want to fight Jason, he plays Barrowgoyf. And Jason being like, I want to fight Greg, I play Barrowgoyf. So that also, I think something with black. Doesn't narrow it down, but, hard to do. In second place, and this is near and dear to my heart here, I got to tell you, we have Jared Reese, 8 QP. That's a lot. And a lot of these, these are some heaters. 3 times with Flash Hulk combo. That's gross, but we can forgive him. 3 times with Boros and Taxes. And 2 times with Omnitel. Omnitel.
Okay.
So Jared was someone that I remember helping build a deck. Like either it was his first deck or his he wanted to play Canadian Highlander as like a newer player, like over 10 years ago, and wanting to play mono white aggro and helping him play build mono white aggro. And he's like, can we play Sungrace Pegasus, which is like a 2-mana 1/2 flying lifelinker from like M15. And I'm like, yeah, we can put Sungrace Pegasus in here. And to see someone, this is the best part about, the community aspect, to see somebody go from like being a literal child that wants to play Sungrace Pegasus in their mono white, like bone splitter carrying, creature deck to the person with 8 QP flash hulking Omni telling people in the dirt. That is sick. That is so sick. The best card you're not playing, Jared said Omniscience. I kind of agree. I think Omniscience is like underexplored in how you play it. We've come a long way from my terrible Omnitel deck that got it started out back in the day. It was really good against Blue Moon, and that's kind of the genesis of it. But it's developed over the years as Blue Moon is now rotting in some ditch somewhere. But it is scary. And it plays like Omnitel and Flash Hulk are 2 combo decks that can kill you just out of thin air, but also can play that build up their hand, play some counter spells, Thoughtseize you, and then they start a turn where they're like, okay, I have 6 mana, Orm's Chant, and you're like, oh, God.
And oh no, I'm dead.
Yeah, he did kill you with this actually, right? He killed you with. Did he kill you with Flash Hulk or Omnitel in the finals?
It was Flash Hulk.
Okay.
Why'd you have to bring that up? It was totally unnecessary.
He likes Formidable Speaker. If it makes you feel any better, I'm sitting here and not playing in the top 8, so I'm no better.
Weren't we right next to each other in the standings?
We were.
I don't even live in this city.
Yep. I won the first event of the year. I was like, I'm so back. And then played 10 events and lost in the finals of half of those. And, well, I'm washed. But you know who isn't washed?
The first place person? I gotta turn the page.
Yeah, you gotta turn the page. I know who it is. I know who it is.
All right.
Notably absent from our commentary team this year.
Right. First coming in, Trenton McIntyre with 9 qualifier points.
We gotta stop this, man.
I got a wide variety of decks to rattle off here.
Hit me.
4X Jeskai.
Disgusting.
2X Flash Hulk combo.
Unbelievable.
1 Esper mid-range, 1 Rakdos mid-range, and 1 4-color Scape Shift.
Never mind, he's the GOAT. Never mind. The Scape Shift won me over as a Scape Shift enjoyer myself. Yeah, if you've played Highlander at Yellow Jacket, you have lost to Trenton McIntyre.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is a demon. Now, does he always have the Ancestral Recall in hand? Yeah. Does he always have the Force of Will in hand? For sure.
Sometimes.
That's all I've got. I got nothing else to follow on that. He just always has it, and it's sickening, and I've lost in the finals too. I have lost more times to this man than any other player, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lifetime record is real bad.
I think my lifetime record against him is dreadful. When I broke the curse, I was like, oh my God. He can bleed.
Yeah. I think I beat him once.
Yes, with Esper Flash,
Esper Flash. Yeah, he made a comment about my deck. He said that it had a lot of soul. His Jeskai deck lacked soul.
Yeah.
And I was like, did I just make Trenton McIntyre reconsider his life choices?
I don't know. It's like, let's use that as a springboard to like what he could bring, because he was playing a lot of Jeskai at the end of the year. Actually won one of the first tournaments of this year. I think the third tournament or something with Jeskai. Like Flash got pointed, Jeskai also got pointed with Mystical Tutor going up.
Yeah.
But like he could do anything. Do you think he's going to want to go for the win? Or do you think
I think he's going to want to go for the win, yes. Like, he always plays things that are top tier that he thinks are going to win. He's not really like, I'm playing this deck for fun.
No.
But
he has fun doing it.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be on Jeskai.
Really?
I don't think he will.
Wow.
His best cards you're not playing, Triomes. A lot of people have cut these for Surveil lands. And he thinks that's incorrect. And I'm starting to agree with him.
I love when lands come into play tapped. Triomes are so great. His mindset with Triomes is similar to what I've been preaching, but now I have a player that wins tournaments in abundance to latch onto this idea, so it doesn't seem like a crock. And yeah, it's just his pitch was like, there are just so many hands that are made keepable by a Triome. There are so many, like, it's just the cost of inclusion of an ETB tap land, especially in decks that scale. Like, that's the big thing about the decks that he has here, right? Like, none of these decks are aiming to necessarily win as quickly as possible.
Yeah,
right?
It's a slow burn.
Yeah, and the more turns and more game actions in a game Magic the Gathering, the more opportunity for you to misplay. But when you're as good as Trenton McIntyre, you're not going to misplay at those opportunities, and so you're going to get to leverage your incremental advantage and find ways to make sure that you can function, right? Basically, if you're at this skill level, as long as you can play your cards, you're going to win your matches. And the Triomes let you do that.
I mean, the cycling's not nothing either, right?
Absolutely. Just getting, you draw it late and you're like, oh, okay, well, I'll cash this in or whatever. Yeah, they're incredible.
Yeah, and no one is surprised by a Formidable Speaker being his choice for best card in Lorwyn Eclipsed.
It goes in Flash combo.
It does.
Might even go in Scape Shift too, depending on your Scape Shift build.
Oh, what creature are you finding with it?
Well, if you're a sicko, you can find Prime Time, but also just finding Spellseeker to get Time Walk and do all that stuff.
I don't want to talk about this.
I mean, Formidable Speaker into Fury is also kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. You pitch a thing, you find a Fury to get, or Solitude or whatever, you evoke it immediately. Just a really good card. And a really good top 8. Holy smokes. Do you have, who's your horse?
Who's my horse? I think I'm going to pick Jason.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
He's unpredictable. He plays cards that no one else will even consider playing, which means that other people are unprepared for them.
Okay.
And that is my favorite thing. I love when my opponent has to reach across the table and say, what does this card do? And then it kills them.
Okay. I think I'm going for Jason too. Really? I mean, for the sake of diversity, I'll say Jared on a heater, younger than a lot of the other people here. These old men are going to get tired. we hit the semifinals, and Jason's yawning, Spencer's not having a nap in the corner, and the young bucks are going to be there, just being like, I feel great actually. I haven't, I'm pondering like no, never before. I don't know where that was going. But no, I do think the unpredictability of Jason is huge, and just like the quality of play is great. I think that Jared's choice in decks are usually just, they don't care, right? He picks decks that he enjoys playing, but are also going to be very competitively viable. Like some of the best things that you can find, right? But whereas Trenton will do that, let's say, but a lot of Trenton's decks are going to be more reactive, right? Control, or like Esper, Jeskai. There's obviously Flash Hulk or Scapeshift or Rakdos that can be more proactive, but like, I just feel like Jared sits down, is like, this is my game plan, I'm going to execute it, and I'm going to kill you.
Right.
Yeah.
No matter what you do.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I think that can get around. It's like, oh, I didn't expect you to be on that. Anyways, show and tell. Or like, whoa, I didn't expect you to play Mechanical Mobster. Anyways, 4th Aerolingus for 5. I guess I'll headliner Scarlet and your Mechanical Mobster can't block, you know? Yeah. Either way, I think we're in for an incredible top 8. It's going to be some incredible, powerful Magic, which, as a reminder, is going to be broadcast next week on Sunday, February 15th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Found over at twitch.tv/LoadingReadyRun, youtube.com/LoadingReadyRun, and then the VOD available afterwards at youtube.com/LRRMTG. Of course, myself and Angel will be there on commentary, including Surge, Ben Ulmer, Nelson, special guest Robin. And Trenton did say that if he loses, he's going to maybe try to hop into the commentary.
Yeah, pull an LSV.
Yeah. You're going to get me in trouble. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a blast. Tune in.
And maybe a Robin?
And no, I think, did I say Robin?
You
Robin's
said it. You said it at the beginning.
Yeah, he's like, yo, get me in there. I'm like, I got you. I got a round we could throw away. I got a round we could throw away. But it'll be incredible. Thank you very much, Angel, for joining me today.
You're welcome.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Tune in again on the Sunday, and we will see you then. Bye-bye.